whether Sims suspects the problem yet. Up until this moment, he had not put as much pressure on Biggs in this round as he did in round 3.
You just saw him lean in, draw the left hand, but he had nothing to counter with. He just couldn't let the right hand go.
We'd like to alert our local stations along the line that coming up at the end of this round, we will be taking a station break.
And you just saw Tyrell Biggs with one hand, the left. He just threw the right for the first time in about 3 rounds, but with the left jab and a left hook, hurt Jeff Sims. Major questions about Tyrell Biggs' heart are going to be answered here. He has 2 things going for him. One is the fact that Sims is not putting tremendous pressure on him. And 2 is the fact that Sims does tire badly himself.
This is remarkable, though. Tyrell is fighting with one arm and has given a pretty good account of himself in this round. Tries the uppercut.
You saw him react with the right hand just enough to knock away that left hook.
There are abrasions on Biggs' face. He's beginning to redden around the eyes and the nose.
If you're Jeff Sims, you have to be thinking about throwing the left hook, because even if you miss with it, you hit Biggs on a shoulder that is injured.
All right, we come to the end of round 4 of an increasingly interesting fight. We'll be back after this word from our local station.
Every year, dozens of new motorcycles are introduced, each of them designed to fit neatly into one category or the other. And then there's the new Yamaha Phaser. With its 700cc Genesis engine, nitrogen-charged suspension, and distinctively low profile, the Phaser doesn't fit into a category. It creates one.
We are back live in Reno, and the suspense increases between rounds. 2 doctors carefully oversaw the activities in Tyrell Biggs' corner. One of them began asking Lou Duba, is his right arm hurt? Duba denied that the arm was hurt. George Benton was whispering in Biggs' ear to keep his mouth shut and not to say anything about it that the doctors could hear. Meanwhile, Tyrell continues to try to fight a one-arm fight against Jeff Sims.
Obvious his arm is hurt. The question is, can he fight with one arm? He's not helpless. Obviously, I thought he won the last round. As long as he's not taking unnecessary punishment, as long as he's able to defend himself, the doctor should let the fight go on. You see a little abrasion, the abrasion on the left eye. They tried to put the end swell on it between rounds, but it may pop open. Sims trying to sharpshoot at it.
Throwing the left with increasing frequency, as you suggested that he would.
Well, I think he should throw the power punch, the left hook. Just got to be able to work his way in, and Jeff Sims isn't a good enough fighter to know how to get that range, to get in within range, short enough to throw the left hook.
In case you've just joined us, I'm Jim Lampley with Alex Wallow. We are live in Reno, Nevada. Scheduled 10-round heavyweight fight between Olympic super heavyweight gold medalist Tyrell Biggs and the very dangerous, hard-punching Jeff Sims. We are in round 5, and sometime in round 2 or 3, Tyrell Biggs damaged his right arm to such an extent that he has not thrown a punch with the right arm, the exception of perhaps one occasion in the last 2 rounds.
Another low blow by Sims. I do think the shoulder may be out, Jim. Up in the shoulder area more than the arm. Sims not busy enough, not taking advantage of the fact that he is in with a one-arm fighter.
Again, we remind you we are at altitude above 4,000 feet. Jeff Sims, as Alex Wallow has pointed out, has a history of tiring in the later rounds.
Jeff Sims is now bleeding from his mouth. All of those jabs have cut Sims inside his mouth.
Biggs is doing a good job with the jab.
Once again, Sims not having
another right hand.
Sims not having the range to land the hook. And Tyrell having good enough defensive abilities to get out of the way of it.